A weekend tale of bravery.
I could see death in his face, and that was the scariest thing I've ever known.
A pint-sized hero saves the day and a man from drowning. Well, an incredible story tonight about a young hero. A 7-year-old Sudbury girl is credited with saving a man from drowning. It all unfolded at the girl's family home on Long Lake, just south of Sudbury. CTV's Sarah Consmo reports.
This Sudbury family was entertaining friends from Toronto Sunday when an idyllic day of fun almost turned deadly.
It's kind of really scary and like a nightmare. And something that I'll never forget.
Mady Akberry says he and a friend were swimming about 100 feet from shore when he looked over and saw that his friend's face was turning blue.
I could see death in his face, and that was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Akberry says he tried to pull his friend into shore, but instead was being dragged underwater. Exhausted, it had come to the point where he would have to choose between his friend's life or his own.
It was the toughest decision I would have made. Let him go, save myself and live with it, or try to help him and risk both of our lives.
Akberry's wife scrambled for the keys to the boat. Several adults stood by watching, paralyzed with panic. But 7-year-old Shehna grabbed a life jacket from the shed and jumped into the water to help her dad.
I knew that something was going wrong and something was like not going right. So then I thought maybe I could help.
Akberry says he was on the verge of letting go when his daughter swam up with a life preserver. It was enough to steady them both and bring his friend back to shore by boat. Akberry says Shehna's quick thinking saved his friend's life and his from a decision that surely would have haunted him for the rest of his life. Michelle, after the man was brought to shore, he was able to cough up the water in his lungs and he felt better after a few hours. He is now safely home in Toronto. Akberry says his friend is an experienced swimmer. He says that those 2 to 3 harrowing minutes are some of the longest in his life, and it really brings home just how quickly events can take a turn for the worse when you're out on the water.
For sure. Thank you for the story, Sarah. CTV's Sarah Consmo in Sudbury.